Where are we?
Maxtrax headquarters, their new headquarters. Brenda, yeah, going to see Paul. He's going to show us around. I checked the calendar and I'm going, bugger, I'm going to be away. But I was watching it live on Good Not Bought. So many people here.
Well, we originally had 14 colours and then we cut the last 4 off because we wanted to do some other colours. So we did turquoise last year.
Yeah.
And it was really popular, so we've done another run of it again. We've got a couple of other colours which we'll... Well, we did navy blue last year as well. And then we've got a couple of other colours we want to try and get out. Yeah. New bracket that we've just developed for roof racks. So it's a moulded bracket that fit the majority of roof racks. So this is sort of to fit all the platforms, all the rhino racks.
Yeah.
Roller and front runner and all that.
Yeah.
And then if people just got 2 bars on, they can put them on and it allows them to move forward.
Yeah, right.
We're an adventure people that go out and drive tracks and explore. And then that's where Brad first came with the idea for Maxtrax back in 2001. So he was out, he used to write a book called Dirty Weekends.
Yeah. And he was out, just got severely bogged or something.
Yeah, he's up in Townsville, got bogged, spent 6 hours on a hand winch trying to get this borrowed car from Motorama out, and was nearly about to give up. He shoved trees and bushes and everything in, and finally broke free, got out, and then sort of said it's going to be a better way, and came back and started working on a prototype using stair treads first, and then went and met a industrial designer, and then the rest is history. Sort of, and then we've sort of gone from the Mark 1 to the Mark 2, and then now we've got the extremes as well. So essentially this came from, we supply US Special Forces, as well as Australian military, French military, UK military, whole heap of military in Europe. US Special Forces came to him and said, can you make something with metal teeth? So essentially it's a 4-year process to go from that to that. So,
and these can actually be taken off.
Yeah, they're all replaced.
Yeah.
Tool we developed to pull the teeth out, and then you either buy 10 teeth or you get a replacement. But I mean, the grip on them is really instant. We put them in the water and they shrunk. We developed that for ATVs. A lot of military now using Polaris or Can-Am or a militarised version of an ATV. It also works for like people who've got this Next Trails, Subarus, and all that. Just a little bit less room than a Land Cruiser. There's a few in Europe, a lot of people with smaller cars. That, and also a lot of people buy them just to have in the boots in their cars for ice or snow. They'll just have them there if they get snowed in. There's a bit of a, it snows and leaves a humper in the tyre. They just sit there spinning. So buy these and drop them in and drive out. So we started off with a soft shackle hitch.
That's amazing.
The idea was to reduce weight, so most hitches were made out of steel. We developed that as a soft shackle only, you can't get a bow shackle on it. We tested, destruction test everything. We got it to 44 tonne, we were breaking rope. Then we got 62 tonne rope, and then we sheared 2 bolts which were holding it in the jig. Wow. So we sort of stuck to that 44 tonne mark as being a braking rate, and then with a 5x safety factor, puts it at 8.8 tonne.
Nice.
So
really well designed, good for soft shackles, isn't it?
And then we've got our winch ring as well, which is, I mean, it's not a new concept, it's a concept they've used in yachting for years, aluminium rings. We've just adapted ours, and if you, once again, it's a weight saving on it's about 600 grams compared to 5 kilos for a snatch block.
And what's the metal?
It's aluminium, so 6061. So aircraft grade. So we went 6061. You go to a 7 series and it becomes a bit brittle. So they're X-rayed to look for inclusions and make sure they're all clear before we sell them. Wow. So we won't send it out unless it's they get metallurgy tested at the start before they're made, and then right at the end they get X-rayed, and then they get final inspection here and then packaged up. And then obviously work with all of our soft shackles and ropes. We've got 2 different shackles. So we've got a core shackle and a fuse shackle. So the reason we developed that was because we looked across obviously all the breaking points of all the products, and we went and destroyed hitch pins. They break about 16, 17 tonne, and then our Kinetic ropes are 12 tonne minimum breaking strength. Static ropes are 28.9 tonne. What we did was our core shackles are 14 tonne. We introduced the lowest, like a fuse and electrical system. The lowest rated part, which is the cheapest, smallest part, and you put it in the system somewhere where if you were to overload it, you put it somewhere which gives you the best advantage to dampen it, or to stop its movement.
So would you use those two in different like scenarios?
Yeah, so you use a fuse shackle connected to that in the back of your car, and you only use one fuse. And then we've got multiple lengths of different ropes. So we've done a 2, a 3, a 5 and a 10 positions where 10 metres is way too long. Yeah. And we needed the ability to make a specific length. By having 2, 3 and 5 gives you a 2, 3, a 5, a 7, an 8 metre and a 10 metre rope.
So if you were going to join a rope,
Join with a core shackle.
for the core.
Yeah. The weight saving me.
Yeah.
How much weight you carry around in bow shackles. We supply a lot of government agencies this now because there's safety built into it. You join 2 ties at once. It's just a simple clip system, so there's no removing, no getting down to your knees in the hot sun, and it's just a simple lift area. And then if you want to pump your tyres up, you just connect your compressor onto there, and it pumps 2 tyres up while you go make a sandwich or grab a drink. Devices and accessories and stuff. So that's our dampener. So our dampener is made actually, it goes through the loops of the rope.
Yeah. Tell them to put it over. So,
Yeah, but you never do that properly.
Yeah, I don't know what they
Shh, don't
for
say
the
that.
first
You
time.
have to edit that out.
That thing there's
Yeah.
I've seen that on one of your videos.
It's a trailer skid. So essentially, if you got stuck in your towing and you wanted to detach the trailer, you can drop your jockey wheel into the base here. So you drop your jockey wheel in there, carry it to safety, and then come back and winch.
Yeah, and
Either
just
winch
like
or drag your trailer to safety. It's a rear wheel harness to hold the Maxtrax on the back wheel. The 2020 as well.
Because I see a lot of people, they leave their Maxtrax on the roof and that. So what do you reckon, like over time, like with sun?
Yeah. UV stabilised. We've got people with them been on for 10 years.
Yeah. And
So we still have people driving around with the Mark 1s on. Compounded in Sydney. It's our proprietary blend.
Yeah.
So it's no one else has got it. And there's finite amounts of different additives in the material that make our material superior. We test other materials all the time.
Yeah.
We get other companies who supply us material. We have a product that will work for us as well.
Yeah.
So essentially at the end of the day, it's got to work for Brad, the owner. And he's pretty rough on kids, so we've got a thing we call Brad Proof. If it's Brad Proof, then it can have a Maxtrax name on it.
Yeah.
So we tested about, we're up to about 15 or 16 padlocks.
Yeah.
So we've got a stainless steel padlock coming. It's one that made to fit through the pins, so you can lock your Maxtrax on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
that's a Maxtrax HQ. This is their brand new store. We always like supporting local businesses, and Maxtrax is local and like Australia wide. So we've got a big facility out here now. So yeah, thanks for watching. Give us a like, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next vid.
What's your story? What's your sign?